channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shirley Howard and I'm a part-time fashion reseller, mainly on Poshmark and eBay, and sometimes I post on Etsy and Facebook Marketplace. So if you're interested in any of those platforms, or fashion reselling, or thrift hauls, or strategy videos, hit that subscribe button below to be notified when new videos are released. So today's video is one that is long overdue. I've been talking about this, if you watch some of my old videos, forever. And I do have my male mannequin here with me for a reason. I finally got around to doing something with the men's side of my Poshmark closet and the men's listings I have on eBay. So I've been committed to doing better on these platforms, and I finally did my research. I finally did some shopping, so I'm going to share with you what the trends are. I'm going to share the brands I was looking for, and at the end I'm going to have a little bit of a show and tell to show you what I actually found when I was out there thrifting. So could I find any of these brands out there, or are they not to be found? So I went through a lot of YouTube videos. I read a lot of information online because I wanted to make sure that I was very specific when I was out sourcing. It's so easy to get sidetracked when you go to a thrift store and there's just so many sections, and trying to see everything all at once. So I went for the trends. I went for some brands that I thought I could find. There's some that I probably wouldn't find, but nothing too unrealistic for when you're looking out there. Now, that doesn't mean that I didn't look at the women's stuff when I went out there. I absolutely did. I just was very targeted when I went through the men's side. So in the first week that I went out with my daughter, went to a big thrift store, and I went through all their jeans, and it took a really long time. But I did find some good stuff. And then last weekend, I went outside of where I live, about an hour and a half drive, to a chain of thrift stores that I go to quite often, where the pricing is actually reasonable. So that's one of the hardest things when you're out there thrifting. Some of the thrift stores have picked up what the popular brands are, and they mark them up so high that for a reseller to purchase them and then try and sell them and make profit, it sometimes becomes difficult. So I'm very lucky that I have this chain of thrift stores that is near me, and the prices are reasonable. They price their items based on whether it's denim, shoes, sweater, doesn't matter, men's, women's, does not matter what brands they are. And I will share that pricing with you at the end of this video as well. So I did take my husband on the second thrift haul, and he had some very specific instructions on what he was looking for in the men's section. I went along behind him and also went through the men's section to see if there's anything that he missed along the way, and he did a pretty good job. I will say that at the thrift store, because it's March of 2021, that the people in the thrift stores, they were actually in the summer or spring or lighter weight areas of the store. So they were had some traffic. The winter sections were really kind of empty. And I've been sourcing product for spring, summer for a while now. You want to get there when no one else is looking at it. So in the winter, when people were looking at the puffy coats and the jeans and the sweaters, I was looking at the summer dresses and the shorts and things like that. So on this trip, I actually went through the women's winter stuff, and I found a lot of really great winter jackets. And I'm going to hold on to them for a while. I'm just going to put them away in my storeroom, and I'll have them for when we start posting a lot of winter stuff back online. And really, I could put them online now if I wanted to, because selling on eBay, it's going to be hot somewhere all the time, and it's going to be cold somewhere all the time. But I just don't have that kind of time in my hands to post everything that I purchased. I just got a lot of stuff. And one of the sections I also focused on men was some footwear. And I've been buying some men's footwear, having a little bit of success. So I just happened to hit this thrift store when they were putting out some brand new men's shoes items. And I'll show you again what those are at the end of the video. So what did my research tell me? It told me men are looking for cargo pants. The relaxed theme is evident. So cargo pants, cargo shorts. And the brands we're looking at are your typical Carhartt, Polo Ralph Lauren, Patagonia if you can find it. It's so hard. I've very rarely find Patagonia when I'm shopping. North Face. Arc'teryx is another brand of cargo shorts that I was looking for. Lululemon is always a good brand to search for in men's. Carpenter jeans. So carpenter pants, if you find some of those old school Tommy Hilfiger ones that have the big red label on the back and they have the carpenter or you put your hammer in the different colors. From Levi's, Tommy Hilfiger, Duluth, those are some of the brands I was looking for. Trucker jackets as well. And I have found Levi's trucker jackets out there, and I did find one in this thrift haul, so I will show you that one at the end of this video. Men's joggers continue to be popular, and those are the ones that have the elastic cuffs. Men's track pants also continue to be popular, and those are the ones that are not elasticized at the bottom. Sweatpants, again, just a heavier weight material, and you're still looking for those brands like Nike and North Face, or any of those really good, tried and true brands. Overalls are also back, so men's overalls. So I'm looking for men's relaxed style is really what my focus was out there. Men's relaxed style. And Levi's 560 is another brand that's a relaxed style out there that's not as readily available as some of the other Levi's. So if you can find that brand, it's also great. Levi's is one of those brands that I do find that some thrift stores have marked up to, almost $20 to purchase. So turning them around and reselling, it's just not worth it for that kind of profit. However, at the thrift stores I go to, I can get them for $5.50, which makes it much more reasonable. So the brands I was searching for, which I mentioned some of them in my list, I was looking for Arc'teryx, the North Face, Levi's, Lululemon, Carhartt, Cool, it's Kuhl as a brand. I also bought some product from Dickies in work pants. Ariat I was looking for, and Gustin in jeans I was also looking for, and Silver in jeans. So those Silver brand jeans that have the really heavy embroidered pockets and seaming, I was looking for them as well. And those are usually easier to spot because they kind of stand out because they are so embellished. Other brands that you could look for when you're out there sourcing are something like Loudmouth. They make golf pants, and they are the most god-awful, ugly pants you will ever see, and Loudmouth is true to its name. I did find out about this brand a few years ago. My nephew, who lives in Calgary, is a golfer, and he would post pictures of himself in these terrible pants. If you're at the thrift store and you see Loud pants, have a look at them. They could be Loudmouth, and they sell for good money. Bad Birdie is also another golf brand that is out there that you can try and find. And I heard in general golf is actually going, selling pretty well right now, which makes sense because we're March going into spring, so people are looking to get back out on the golf course. Ariat is another brand that I mentioned earlier, looking for that in some sort of menswear, jackets, hoodies, jeans, whatever you can find out there. Dale of Norway, it is a very winter brand. They have really beautiful sweaters in kind of a feral print. I had a children's ones that I found in a recent thrift haul video, but if you see that, pick that brand up. I think that was all the brands that I was looking for. And there's a ton of them out there. Teddy Fresh, I didn't mention. They have some really bright colored hoodies that you might find out there. And Rock Revival jeans are another type of jean brand out there that you can look for and see if you can find. So sometimes you have to search to find these things, but if you do, you can make good money on them. So I wasn't sourcing to get products that I could sell for $5 or $10. I wanted items that would sell for, close to $50 or even more than $50. And when you're looking on eBay, one of the things you need to keep in mind is a sell-through rate. So is the market flooded with product out there, and therefore more people are trying to sell it than there are people that want to buy it? I want the opposite. I want more people that want to buy it than the product is available. So that makes it people are looking for your items. And those are some of the brands that I focused on in this video to find those brands people are looking for and the market is not saturated. I have from other videos shown you men's items I've picked up, and I've got a whole lot of men's shirts, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, Chaps. I can get those for about 25 cents, but the market is saturated with those and they don't sell for that high a profit, even though they're 25 cents for me and I can sell them for, let's just say, 15 or 20 bucks. Still not the bigger ticket items that I was looking for at this particular thrift haul. So I was trying to be very targeted because it's hard to shop for everything at one time. So if you want to be in the men's game, I guess you could call it, you have to get in tune with some of the men's brands out there and what sells in your marketplace. So it was a lot of fun shopping for men's items because it was different, because I'm so used to going through the women's stuff and seeing the same stuff over and over. This way I was seeing some men's items and picking out things that I wasn't familiar with. And there's one brand of shirts that I did find out there that I'll show you at the end that I found that actually sell for pretty good prices on eBay. I wasn't looking on Poshmark. This was specifically for eBay. So what did I actually find when I was out thrift shopping? Did I find any of these brands? Well, I'm happy to tell you I did find some of these brands and multiples of some of these brands. And I'll also say I have managed to get a lot of stuff posted online. So that was one of the goals. You buy a lot, you need to post a lot. And everything I'm going to show you today, and I'm not going to show you everything that I purchased during these two thrift hauls, it would just take too long. I want to show you the highlights. One last thing to tell you before I get into showing you what I picked out. As soon as I got home, I recorded every single item I purchased, every single item, in my reseller spreadsheet. So I wrote down the date I bought it, I wrote down where I bought it, I wrote down what it was, men's, women's, colors, brand, and how much I paid for it. The reason I do this is because when you're paying reseller taxes, you need to know the cost of your goods sold. So when I sell an item, I can go to my reseller spreadsheet and record what I paid. Therefore, I can tell what profit I've made from the item. So I do have a reseller spreadsheet for inventory, and I do have a reseller spreadsheet that I use for recording my sales, my cost of goods sold. Inventory is added in there as well, and I work all that information together to get my own personal sell-through rate and to get my average cost per sale, which for me is $34.10 right now, which is not bad. I don't like to sell anything that's under $20. And again, I want to hit more of those high ticket items and move that number up. So let's see what I've got. I have picked up some. These are actually Buffalo. These are Buffalo brand jeans. They are, I don't know, I think they look kind of like a workwear. I guess workwear is probably a trend of what I was finding when I was looking for, carpenter pants and things like that. So I picked up two pairs of these Sam X by Buffalo, and one pair sold already for over $40 on eBay, and this is the other pair. That actually got shipped out today. This is the other pair that I bought, and hopefully those will go soon. So it was a really good purchase. Happy with that. These kind of ticked, this ticked every single box. This is a pair of overalls, carpenter overalls, and the brand is Carhartt, and they're a size 38. So these were perfect, and they cost me $5.50. And these will resell probably, I'm hoping to get around $50 for these jeans. I'm actually hoping to get these online before my husband sees them, because he knows I have them and he has his eye on them. But he may end up with them. We'll see what happens. When you're buying men's clothes too, think of buying bigger sizes. So I've got some items that I bought that are extra large, or these are a size 38. So I find the bigger sizes in men sell, especially when they're looking for the relaxed style. Bigger sizes are great. So these are a great purchase. And I have, these are work pants. These are a flannel lined pair of work pants. The brand is Dickies on these. And they're a good workwear brand of jeans. And I think when I listed some of these things online, when I put down kind of the profile, it was like outdoors, it was rugged, carpenter, workwear. So those are the kind of words I was using as my keywords when I was posting these, so that people can find workwear, find things that are tough and durable, and I put all of that in my descriptions. And I'm going to do a separate video on how to post jeans online and how to do SEO optimization and actually sell some of that product. Next is another pair of Dickies Carpenter jeans. You can see rugged. Again, more rugged, workwear, durable. All of those terms are things that I used in this video. Oops, good catch. Adidas track pants. So these are like a rain pant. They do have the elastic at the bottom. These are kind of just a basic Adidas pants. They're not going to go for a high dollar value, but I thought I'd pick them up anyway. And again, I'm paying $5.50 for each pair of pants that I'm showing you right now. And I have found some Carhartt. And Carhartt is a really popular brand right now, especially with kids. By kids, I mean teenagers. And these are another pair of flannel-lined Carhartt pants. And these are all in excellent condition. Again, $5.50. They do have all the durable, rugged workwear. So people do use these that actually work, that use these, but then they're kind of a trend for people to wear now as well. So I thought Carhartt would be harder to find, and I did find a few pairs of Carhartt out there. I'm not going to show all of them in the video because, again, it would be way too long. And what else? So I did look for some other things out there besides pants. And North Face was a brand that I mentioned earlier. And I found a couple of polar fleece, a lighter polar fleece North Face. So there's a red and a gray one. And these I picked up for $4.95. And they are great for this time of year. It is a spring. And these are in extra, extra large and extra large. So again, picking some of those bigger sizes for those big guys out there. And I don't want to forget to mention these belts. So when you're going through your thrift store, don't forget to look at the accessories section. So this is a moonshine belt. This one here is a Torino. It's a woven belt. These go for about $50 online. They're sold at Nordstrom's. And then this one is a Vineyard Vines belt. And I do tend to find a lot of Vineyard Vines items in my thrift store because they import a lot of product they get from the United States. I had another Vineyard Vines belt that I posted online. It's sold for about $35 plus the shipping on that. So I made about $40 on that belt. I paid $2.75 for these belts. And when you can turn around and sell them for like $30 or $40, it's a really good item to pick up on your thrift haul. So as I mentioned, silver jeans. These are the Gordy men's jeans. And you can see there is that heavy embroidery on these jeans. And these tend to sell for really good money as well. So I'll get those listed. These are in a 32, so not a huge size, but you know, regular size jeans, and I feel pretty confident that those will sell. They're in great condition. This brand here, really happy with this purchase. So I mentioned Kuhl, I don't know if I'm saying that right, K-U-H-L, and I found these. So these kind of fall into, these are called the Gunslinger. They're brand new with tags. They're in a, what's it, a patina, a vintage patina dye. Brand new with tags in a size 38, so that larger size. They do fall into that heavy workwear, carpenter style, relaxed jean category that I was looking for. I found this pair brand new with tags, and I found two other pairs, not of the Gunslinger, of two other brands or styles that they carry that I posted online as well. So I was really happy to find this brand. And I was out thrift shopping before, and I didn't really know anything about this brand. And I remember seeing it in the store, and I didn't pick it up. And I got home, and I was doing research for this video, and I was like, oh no, I saw those. And I went back to the store the next day, and they were gone. So I missed out on that one, but I will not miss out on it again, because now I know. I have this Levi's jacket. This was a really nice find. This would have cost me $6. So again, pants were $5.50, jacket's going to be $6. It's a Levi's denim commuter jacket, which falls into that trucker jacket category. in the denim, and it's meant, well, this one's actually, it is brand new. The tag is here, but the string is here, but the tag is not. And it has a really cool feature. It has a hood that is zipped into the back of the neck, so it's a really cool piece. So I've got this one posted online as well. The Levi's brand and this style, it should be something that will sell, and I believe the sell-through rate on these is well over 100%. I didn't finish with pants, but I did want to pull out a couple of other things here. These are a pair of the Arc'teryx, if I'm saying that correctly, shorts. The shorts don't sell as high as the pants. These sell on eBay for approximately $40. So my husband actually did find these ones. They're in a size 38, so they're a nice lightweight short, and they do fall into that cargo category with these big pockets that they have on the side. This was quite a find. I was really happy to find this. These are a pair of Lululemon. Well, I'm going to call them cargo shorts. So I did call them cargo shorts when I posted them online because they do have pockets on the sides. These are a lightweight pinstriped Lululemon men's short. And if you're used to finding Lululemon, you can tell by feel when something's Lululemon. But these shorts I'm not familiar because I don't look for men's items when I'm out thrifting that often. But I was going through the racks and I saw these and I thought, oh, these are a nice lightweight short. And I pulled them out, and they were kind of tucked in behind, you know how racks get like that. And little Lululemon kind of reflector caught the light, and I was like, oh, Lululemon, there we go. Shorts are $4.95, so I'm hoping to make some good money out of these Lululemon items as well. Another pair of jeans that I found were from the Gustin brand, which is a high seller. Naked and Famous was another brand that I picked up that sells for a lot of money online. So the last category that I picked up was footwear, and I think I just got lucky at this thrift store because they were just putting out some items. And I know from the thrift store, when they ship things up from the United States, they put everything and they bale it like hay. So if you know how hay is all squished together, they send their clothes up that way, so it's all bundled very, very tight, so to keep the shipping expenses as low as possible. So when I find footwear that's squished, I know it's brand new, that they've just put it out. It hasn't had a chance to reshape itself. These are a pair of Clarks, kind of like a desert boot or chukka boot, and there was this color as well. So I picked up these two styles of the Clarks chukka boots or desert boots for $5. I found these Timberland shoes. They have no shoelaces. Sometimes when stores get rid of stuff, they cut the tags off and take out shoelaces, so these were taken away. These shoes are brand new. And I will post them online. I will post them without shoelaces because I don't have time to go out and get shoelaces for these. You can do that for the purchase. I have sold Ralph Lauren boots, a couple of pairs that didn't have the shoelaces, and they sold no problem. So this was a nice little pick. And I had, step over, these two, you can see they're squished, relaxed memory foam sneakers from Skechers. And I looked these up on eBay, and they seem to be selling at about $40. So those are a nice little pick, and again, these are a $5 pickup at the thrift store. And the last thing I picked up were a couple of pairs of sneakers. I have these Adidas basketball sneakers. Again, they have a little bit of dirt on the bottom, but there's no sign of wear on these. And these are an Under Armour sneaker as well. So these ones were just coming out, so I just got a little bit lucky with the shoes on that day. So out of everything I picked up here, again, over 50 items, and I'll post it online. It was a ton of work, but I'm really glad it's done. I'm really glad that the stuff is online, and I really hope to get some more traction in that men's side of my closet by having more things available. So if you want to increase sales in part of your closet or in your eBay store, the more items you post in a category, the better your chances are of growing in that category. It's just basic math. The more you have to sell in a category, the more you can sell out of that category. So these are just some of the styles that I picked up coming into March of 2021 and moving into the summer. And I'm going to continue to pick up more men's items as I'm out thrifting. and I will be much more aware of the brands out there, and I'm going to do a little bit more research to kind of broaden my focus on what items I can actually pick up, and as I broaden my knowledge, I will share it with you guys. So if you have found this video educational, informative, or anything, don't forget on your way out to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, drop me a note in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.